everyone, welcome back to Tummy Time at Home. I'm Adrienne, and I'm here to share some great recipes that even your pickiest eaters will enjoy. So it is April, May, spring season here in Savannah, and that means that strawberries are in season. And last week, LJ and I actually went to Ottawa Farms here in Bloomingdale to pick our very own strawberries. And so I have this wonderful recipe for homemade strawberry jam that I want to share with you that your family is absolutely going to love. Let's see what we'll need. 1 pound of strawberries that you've washed and hulled and given a rough chop to. 1 whole lemon and 2 cups of sugar. For equipment, you want to have a medium saucepan that's preferably not non-stick. Also, you want to have a lemon squeezer or a juicer. You want to have a knife, a zester, and a potato masher. Let's get started. So first we're going to take our strawberries and using our potato masher, just go in here and just try to crunch it out really good. We're just squeezing. We don't want to actually do this step in a blender because we're not looking to make strawberry juice. We want to have some chunks of strawberries in our jam. So I'm just taking the masher and going through and just cleaning it off a little bit, going back in there. And this is really going to provide the texture for our jam. And if you want to leave some in there that are kind of but not really smushed together, then that's fine too. Again, it's all about adding some really nice texture to our homemade jam. That looks pretty good. Okay, now that our strawberries are all mashed up and smelling really good, we're gonna just add this into our pot. And you can probably hear LJ in the background because he knows something's happening with these strawberries and he is so excited about it. Next, we're going to add in 2 cups of sugar. Okay, we're just going to get all the zest off of this lemon. And we're doing this before we cut it in half so that it's a lot easier for us to actually get all that peel off. Now look, you don't want to go down until it turns white because that's where it gets bitter. You want to get all of the yellow pieces off because that's where all the flavor is. Now that we've zested our lemon, now we need to juice it. So I'm just going to slice it in half. Get our lemon juicer and just put it right in the pan. Just gonna make sure we get all of that juice out of our lemon because the juice from our lemon and the juice from the strawberries, that's the only liquid that we're gonna put in these strawberries. So now we're ready to take it over to our stove and get this jam going. All right, now that all of our ingredients are in the pot, we're just gonna head over to the stove. You wanna turn your temperature on medium-high to high heat because you do want this to boil, and it's gonna stay at that temperature for about 10 minutes and you're just gonna constantly stir it. So now, let's go get this jam started.
Pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping.
Okay, so this is our bubbling stage, our boiling stage. You want it to stay here for about 10 minutes. When you reach this point, go ahead and just set a timer for 10 minutes and magic will happen at the end of that 10 minutes. All right, so we're now at the boiling stage for our strawberry jam. When you hit this kind of roaring boil, you want to go ahead and set a timer for 10 minutes, and it should take about that amount of time for it to actually congeal and become jam. So I've already set my timer, so we're just going to keep stirring until it gets there. We've allowed our jam to cool, and as it cools, it actually thickens up and becomes a really nice consistency. So I'm just going to pour it into this clean, sterilized jar so that I can store it. And this is actually going to store in my fridge for about 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, so for about 2 to 4 weeks, we'll have awesome jam on hand. It's going to be so delicious. This is so good. It's nice and gooey, chunky from the strawberries that we mashed up. And this is only made with 3 ingredients: strawberries, lemon, and sugar. Look at how much we were able to make from all of that. If I had to buy this from the store, it'd probably be about $10 or $15 worth. This is such a great value, so delicious and homemade and yummy. Thanks for jamming with us. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Give it a try and leave us a comment right below and let us know what your family thinks. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.